Hey everybody, it's Miss Raz. Hope everybody's doing good. This is our story of the week. It's an informational story of what can you do. And I love this story because all of y'all are awesome at some things, and y'all, I like that it makes us think about what we're good at. We do have some words of the week this week that you're going to be using in your sentences this week. This is the word different, near, enough, stories, high, always, once, and happy. And those should all be words that y'all are pretty familiar with, but they will be in our story this week. This week we're going to be talking about author's purpose, which we've talked about before. Is why did the author write the story? And so you're going to be looking for reasons. Why do you think he or she, it's actually a she, her name's Shelley Rotner. Why did she write the story for us? And the title gives us a good hint. The title is the question, what can you do? And while we're reading the story, I want you to be thinking about what is the author's purpose, but also why is it important to always try your best? And I know you've been having to do a lot of trying your best the last few weeks. So I want you to give this week your best shot with all the work you do. All right, what can you do? A book about discovering what you do well by Shelley Rotner and Sheila Kelly. And it says they were both the authors and that Shelley Rotner was the photographer. How cool is that? And we know that a lot of times in informational text, the photographers take photos of real people doing what they are doing. Here we go. I know a boy who can draw very well and a girl who can climb very high. We are all good at doing something. We're always learning new things as we get older. And this little box says, why do you think the author wrote this selection? What details help you know? Think about the details we just read. Why does she want us to read this story? Does she want us to think about what we're good at? I like to swim and learned how to float. I had to practice. Practicing always makes us better. We talk about that in class, guys. Once I learned, I felt like I could float for hours. Have you been able to float? Have you practiced something really hard? I know a lot of you have. This is something we don't do in Georgia. My little brother is better on skis. He can ski much faster than I can. Do you have a brother or sister that can do something better than you can? We're all different. Look at this guy with his telescope. Or microscope, I should say, not telescope. We're happy when we do something well, whatever that might be. Have you thought of something yet that you do well just by looking at these pictures? Reading is easy for me, but math is much harder. I'd like to be better at math, though. And we've talked about that a lot in class. Some of our brains love to read, and some of them it doesn't go so well. But as long as we keep practicing. I can't read very well yet. I wish I could. It can take a long time to be good at something. If we practice things get easier and easier to do. And I bet you've learned that. I have. The more I practice, the better I get at it. Marie knows how to spell, and Jill prints well. Jean is really good at anything that has to do with computers. I haven't discovered what I'm good at yet. Here's some boys on the computers. I bet your parents have been battling with some computers the last few weeks. I know Miss Raz has, trying to figure out all this stuff on the computer, but I feel like the more we practice at it, the better we get. Nathan writes funny stories about science. Some of the funniest ones are about a baby robot. Beth likes to build. The biggest tower she ever built was taller than she is. I made the soccer team this year. I hope I play well enough to score a goal. I see lots of things in the park. I look near and far. Things look much closer through my binoculars. Ooh, that's a neat way to discover some new things. We all like to do what we do best. When things are hard, we need help to learn. We might say, I don't get it. We're good at different things. I'm sure you've said before, I know Miss Raz has, oh, this is so frustrating, I can't get it. But I keep trying. I feed the baby myself now. When she gets bigger, she will not need help. I can fix my brother's wagon. I'm younger than my brother, but I'm good at fixing things. I got my training wheels off earlier than I thought I would. I felt very proud. The kids made me captain of our team. That was one of the happiest days of my life. And does anybody know what it means to be a captain of a team? I'm guessing that it means to be, what, in charge of your team? That would be pretty cool. Or the leader of your team. We have schoolwork, acting, singing, dancing, playing games, or sports. We all have something we do well. What can you do? And I surely hope they gave lots and lots of examples of things that you do well. And I know for a fact that all of you are amazing at several things. So I hope the story made you think of something you did well. And I want you to think about, why do you think that author wrote that story? Do you think because it was two girls, do you think they wanted you to think about what you do well? And to think about, if I want to get good at something, what do I need to do? All right, miss you guys. Hope you enjoyed our story of the week, and good luck with all your work this week. Your parents are going to be emailing it to me and sending me pictures, and I'm so excited to see what you've been up to. Love you guys. Bye.